EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for April 18th, 2022. It is Monday, back to work, and it feels like we're in the middle of a time warp, doesn't it? We had a 70s and plenty of 70s and 80s over the past week or so, and now today and yesterday and today have been, yesterday was pretty chilly compared to what it should be. It was stuck in the 40s in many areas for highs, and it's not going to get much better over the next couple of days. 46 to 54 is the spread in temperatures today. And yes, that icon is correct. We will have some rain and snow for parts of the region overnight tonight, late today into the overnight period. So we'll get to that in today's video. It seems like we're just not able to break this this winter spell. Doesn't want to let go. Today's video forecast is sponsored by Kinsley's Family Market in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania. Kinsley's is the world's largest ShopRite, and the ShopRite logo means they're all about food, they're all about savings, and they're all about you. They handle 16 local wineries, have a great beer selection, and their own in-house smoked meats department. What do beautiful hanging plants and great smoked meats have in common? A great backyard barbecue. Stop by Kinsley's ShopRite and stock up on your favorites for Mother's Day, graduations, and of course those great backyard barbecues. They will also deliver 7 days a week of the freshest produce, seafood, and meats. They are Kinsley's ShopRite, located at 107 Kinsley's Drive in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania. Proud sponsors of the Monday video forecast. So today we have a nor'easter that's going to be taking shape, moving it up the from the Carolinas up to the Delmarva. It's going to be a developing nor'easter. Not a tremendous amount of wind out of this, but you will have winds initially southeasterly. It'll become northeasterly as this moves to the north. At the same time, you have an upper-level trough sitting over the Great Lakes, and that is going to be funneling in some cold air into this system, and this is coming in perfectly timed. When you talk about thread the needle, we're talking about perfectly timed systems to coincide with cold air in place and also coming in at night where it's a little bit easier to get some kind of snow accumulation. I'm going to switch this over to a precipitation type radar, simulated radar as I move this forward on the European model. And you can see this coming in kind of mid to late afternoon today from southwest to northeast. Might wait to until early evening to get to the far northern areas. But you do see in this image there is blue. All this blue here represents snow north of that line. So you will have snow falling at a minimum in some of those areas, and then a cold rain farther southeast, and our low pressure is developing off the coast here, moving up to the north and east at this point. This will continue overnight, and as this low pressure moves up to the north, by Tuesday morning, this precipitation will come to an end before dawn on Tuesday. Some areas further south will have this end already a few hours after midnight as far as the rain's concerned. So let's get over the NAM high-res future simulated radar and look what we have here. This is looking at 1 o'clock. You follow the timestamp in the upper right-hand corner. This is 1 o'clock this afternoon. And as I move this forward again, it's kind of like mid-afternoon. Here's 3 p.m. You get some rain moving in initially across most of our region, but you do see in central PA and the mountainous regions, you're going to have some snow falling and accumulating. As we get through the evening here, you get some areas in the higher elevations getting into some snow, whereas the lower elevations are going to continue as rain. You could have a rain-snow mix there for a while in the lower elevations. There's going to be some pretty vast differences between the valleys and the mountain tops of how much snow you get. Some areas might only see an inch or two of snow in the valleys, if that. And then you get up not too far away at the mountaintops, you're getting 6, maybe 7, 8 inches of snow. Not out of the realm of possibility with this at all as this moves up. And you can see that here as you get to midnight. All the elevated areas are getting into the snow here at this point, and it is a cold rain elsewhere. So I'm not expecting anything to get down to I-78. You're safe there. Not looking at anything but rain. It's when you get up to about I-80 and northward, and then you're also looking at the higher elevations in these particular areas that you're going to get all this snow falling and accumulating. Now, this doesn't have it getting in northwest New Jersey. Our map does. I do have a map that we put out for this yesterday, and I posted it on my Twitter account and also on the Facebook page. I will have that on weather alerts later today once we have a little bit more detail and some fine-tuning that we're going to be doing. So let me get over to that map just so I can show you what it looks like. That is the map. Anything in green here in Area A is just rain. Not looking at anything other than rain. When you get into the gray area in between here, that's up to an inch, maybe a slushy inch, and some grassy surfaces, mainly the higher elevations within those area B areas, the gray areas here. And then you go up in elevation. This is all highly elevation dependent, this snow. So you get up to the C area, it's 1 to 3 inches. And then the area D is 3 to 6 inches plus. But you're getting at some really higher elevations where those are indicated there. So I wouldn't be surprised if somebody gets over 6 inches there. Somebody gets 6, 8, 9, maybe even 10 inches of snow. If you get up here to places in Sullivan County that are between 15 and 2,000 feet above sea level, you could be talking about easily over 6 inches of snow in those areas. So some areas will do very well. Mount Pocono is going to do pretty well. The usual high elevation spots of Wayne County, Susquehanna County, Wyoming County, Sullivan County, you're going to make out pretty good with this, I think. Very late season snowfall. And this is the onion snow. And what we mean by onion snow is that the deep-rooted plants like onions and carrots and things like that, the vegetation that's a little more deep-rooted will start to have sprouted already. And then you're getting a snowfall on top of that. That's all that means. That term, I believe, comes from Lancaster back in the day. But it's still snowfall that's occurring a lot later than it should be. It's not unprecedented. We've had this happen before. But it is a pretty unique event that you don't really have this too often. This did happen, by the way, in 2018, our leading analog year. So this is not really that much of a surprise that this is occurring this late in the year, okay? And we did have some 80-degree temperatures that month as well. So this is not unheard of, okay? So this is going to move out, and again, this is going to be before dawn on Tuesday, before when it's all wrapped up and done, and then you'll have some kind of lake effect rain or snow showers moving across the far northern tier during the day on Tuesday. Elsewhere, we're going to be partly sunny and breezy across the region as this system pulls away. The trough will hang with us through all of Tuesday and will begin to slowly pull out on Wednesday. Wednesday's a mostly sunny day, but the temperatures are going to increase. So the temperatures here for the next 2 days, 46 to 54 today, 44 to 54 on on Tuesday. Once you get to Wednesday, temperatures are going to be the upper 50s and some places getting to 60 in our southeastern areas, maybe even lower 60s, that high pressure sitting right over top of the region. Then on Thursday, we take the temperatures up even further. We get about another 5-6 degree increase on Thursday, so we're going right out of this. We just deal with it for the next couple of days. If you want to hibernate, if you don't like it, hibernate for a couple of days, or just deal with it for a couple of days, because there is a brighter outlook once we get to the end of the week. We do have a cold front moving at us here on Thursday. It does have some precipitation with it, but it looks like it's going to be falling apart as it makes its approach. Could be a stray shower with that overnight Thursday night, but that would be the extent of it. And it does nothing to temperatures. In fact, the other side here on Friday is going to be very warm. Temperatures getting to 70 or above in a lot of locations. So this is, like I said, it's going to be a quick turnaround. This time of year, normal highs are generally like lower to middle 60s. So, you're not going to hang around the temperatures in the 40s and low 50s for too long, okay? It's going to recover, and that's going to happen toward the end of the week here this week. And I think we're generally hanging around either side of 70 degrees going right through the weekend. So it looks like Saturday right now. We did leave a stray shower in the forecast because there are some models indicating that. European model that I'm showing you here does not have any of that. It's all off to the north. So Saturday, according to the European model, should just be a partly to mostly cloudy day. And on either side of 70 degrees, and then you're getting into the lower 70s again here by the time you get to Sunday. Another cold front coming on approach for next week. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Marcus. That is your outlook for April 18th, 2022. Have a great Monday.